Hello everyone, welcome to this adventure. Thank you for joining me, Jeff, at the Trek Planner. My channel is all about genuine discovery, and today's adventure is no different. I found this place on LiDAR.
LiDAR uses laser pulses to measure the surface of the Earth, allowing us to detect hidden depressions, ancient structures, and other archaeological features, even under vegetation. The site I'm visiting today looks like this on LiDAR.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we're gonna be finding some ruins, but I'm not 100% sure. It's over here behind me. Looks like a storm's coming in too, so that should be fun. Whatever happens, we'll do this together, and let's go see what's going on over here. Oh, look. Look, pottery already. Oh my gosh, already. Wow. Looks like grayware, corrugated. That's what that means. When you see those little bumps and indentations and things. Wow. Cool. Already, within the first 30 seconds. Oop. Nope. Not everything's pottery. Lots of cow hoof prints though. And pottery, yeah, pot shards all over the place right here. Gotta be very careful where I step. Yeah, they're everywhere. Okay, yep. There's huge mounds of rocks right there next to those power lines. Whoa. They go all over to this side, all the way over there. That is a big area. Some bones. Yeah, that storm's coming in. Hopefully it's just snow and not rain. I'm gonna circle around this way. Oh wow. So there's a ruin on this side too. So let's go over here first. Yeah, so there's something here. See this big mound in front of me? This big rock mound? Oh, look. Really cool painted piece of pottery. It's right here in the bushes. So I'm not going to crawl all over that. I can stay down here. Oh, it connects, or it connected right there. There's a space right here. So it is ruins. So what we saw on LiDAR and Google Earth is ruins. Oh. So I keep looking at these beautiful pieces. Yeah, see, there's a lot going on here. Corrugated piece and a black piece. Looks like black. And that one. Yeah, just these built-up mounds. And they have depressions in the middle, which is probably where the hollow rooms were. Yeah, this is lost history right here that you'll never see anywhere else. So these look like, to me, Puebloan room blocks. And a room block is basically just like a long section or square, whatever shape it is, but they're sectioned off into rooms. They could be dwellings, storage, but it kind of looks like a big long block of rooms to me. Yep, so this is probably 45 feet in length, all the way down, maybe 10 feet wide, 12 feet wide. And it's probably sectioned off in these rooms right here. And I think there's one right here because I can kind of see a little pit. It goes over, another pit over. That's a really long one. So I think that's the one I saw on LiDAR. But I don't remember really seeing this one. Maybe I did. But let's go over there. And yeah, these are probably known. I mean, they are, right? There's power lines right here. If I was the very first person here, we'd probably find large pots still, you know, just around in the area, or like huge pieces around here. So now I'm on the other side. This goes pretty far. Yeah, it goes over here. Oh my gosh, there's a road that cuts through this. Oh, that's terrible. Well, here's a room block, goes over there. Then there's like a divide and then more over there. Yep, beer cans, of course. Ruins right here. Wow, there's a lot going on. Yeah, they're probably a good 8 to 9 feet tall. And it's just kind of hard to make sense of them because there's these huge mounds. Yeah, this one up here, the tall point is probably 12 feet tall. Sadly, it looks like a lot of destruction too. And these are people's homes, you know? People used to live here. This is a really big one. There's literally not, I haven't seen like a foundation where there's... That's cool, that picture right there. Wow, this is a really deep pit right here. Definitely somebody was digging this. Yeah, it really makes me sad. This is just how it was back in the day, you know. People come by, look how deep that is, and it's just a mound of dirt pushed up here. There's more over here. Oh yeah, so there's kind of a foundation, some foundation stones right here. They're pretty big too, these rocks. Yeah, a little square outline. That's the first one. It's going over here. More pottery. Really faded. Looks like an arrowhead, but it's just how the pot broke. Again, more room blocks. At least that's what I'm thinking. And this looks like the end of it. There's a pit right here. See a room. So little squares, rectangles.
I was very curious about this site, so I did some research. I couldn't find much information though about this specific site, but I did come across details about a nearby one that you might find interesting too. An article I found discusses the interesting discovery of cacao, or cocoa bean residues on ancient bowls from that nearby site, suggesting that cocoa, the plant and beans used to make chocolate, may have been present here centuries ago. The presence of cocoa raises an interesting question. Could cocoa have circulated through this village as well? Many of these ancient sites were connected by extensive trade routes, stretching all the way to Mesoamerica, where cocoa was a prized commodity used in rituals and elite feasting. If cocoa made its way to this area, it's possible that other nearby communities also had access to it, including the one I visited today. However, not all researchers are convinced that the residues found in these bowls are definitively cocoa-based drinks. A study analyzing similar findings at Chaco Canyon suggests another possibility. We must consider the possibility that the drink was not necessarily cocoa, but another plant with similar chemical properties. Certain native plants, such as a type of holly, contain these compounds and could have been used in a similar ritualistic or ceremonial context. If that's the case, could the people on this mesa have been consuming a local or imported stimulant beverage other than cocoa beans? Whether it was truly chocolate from Mesoamerica or a different drink with similar effects, the discovery nearby still provides evidence of long-distance trade and cultural exchange in the 8th century Southwest. So that brings up the question, what other items were traded with these communities? The Ancestral Puebloans engaged in extensive trade networks, exchanging goods and ideas with distant cultures. From Mesoamerica, they received macaw feathers, live macaw parrots, copper bells, and cocoa, while the Pacific Coast provided shells and other goods. Locally, they traded pottery, cotton textiles, stone tools, and more. These exchanges connected them with civilizations across North America, highlighting their role in a vast and sophisticated trade system. This isn't a comprehensive list, but it offers a glimpse into how ancient trade networks spanned thousands of miles, just like today. That's what I love about these ancient mesa-top sites. We barely know a fraction of what happened here, but by respectfully visiting, we get a glimpse into lives that may be largely forgotten. We may never know the names of those who lived here, or where they came from before settling in this place, or where they went. But every time I visit, I feel like it's my own way of saying that while I may not know who they were, I still feel a connection with them.
It's hard to really make sense of this this site because there's so much destruction. I believe it's my thought that somebody came by with a bulldozer or a backhoe or something, was just digging to find pots and stuff, which is very sad. But like, imagine what type of people were here. Like, these are the Ancestral Puebloans. They weren't cliff dwellings, obviously. They're just these big long room blocks on here, on top of the mesa up here, and they'd have farmland up here, and they could have access to springs and the canyons nearby. And even in some places they would build reservoirs. Like, there's actual evidence of them making reservoirs. This entire mesa back then was just filled with structures, with buildings. So there's tons of pottery over here. Really gotta wash my stuff. There's just so much. Look at this big pile. Got like a corner piece, edge piece. A really cool corrugated piece. Huh. There's a lot going on over here. Oh wow, look at this piece. You know, when you come to a place like this, don't bring your construction equipment. Don't bring your backhoes, don't bring your bulldozers. Leave everything as it is. You know, like, we just visited, such a minimal impact. I mean, I didn't even walk over any of these ruins. I'm looking at the ground half the time, trying to avoid everything, and I'd done a pretty good job, I would say. So this is a really long line of rooms. So how it is like this big long center structure, and then over here, there's a couple structures over there, or remnants of structures, and then on the other side, there's remnants of structures too. It's a good-sized village. I don't know how many rooms would be here, maybe a couple dozen. But the rooms are small. They're not these big, huge, massive things. If you go to Chaco Canyon, you can see how small these rooms are. Sometimes they're only like 6 feet by 8 feet, you know? They're really small. It's starting to snow too. Well, what'd you think about this adventure? Hope you had a good time. I still had a great time. This is fun, seeing this ancient history just right here in the open. Nobody would ever come visit this. But I'm glad we did. I'm glad we were able to share this together. Thank you for joining me on this genuine journey back in time, this ancient adventure. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you on the next one.